Okay, so looking at student choice for pupils when we're setting activities, what we're doing is we're actually allowing the pupils to decide how they want to present what they've learned during a task. So we can do this using Adobe Spark through Hub. So if you log into your Hub account, or any of the pupils do, they can click on menu and then open their Adobe Spark link. And then this will take them to their Adobe Spark through their Google account, which is the same as their Hub Cymru. So what they've then got is they've got three choices. So depending on how you frame the task, they can then make the choice in how they present that work to you. So they can use a flyer where they're able to click on the flyer and use from a number of templates where they're creating a poster. This poster, though, can be resized. So it could be that you're setting an activity where they have to create a header for a social media profile or an online infographic for keeping safe online, or any of those kinds of things. So they can change the size of the page. They can add backgrounds and use the tools on the side to edit them. So if we wanted to just start with a blank, they can then select text and start with any of the templates that are on, and they can edit all of those. They've also got a huge choice of free photos. So these are copyright free, and they can select from a list of photos that they can then add in and create that piece of work to show you what you want them to do. Once they've added it in, they can then add animations to it, so they're being able to create those infographics using Adobe Spark Post. So again, this is where we're giving them the options of how they want to present the work. If we click on the home button, we can then also go to pupils being able to create their own web pages. So again, if you've set a task where you're asking pupils to show their understanding or what they've learned within a topic, creating their own web page for that would be ideal. So the pupils create it in their Adobe Spark page, and then they're going to add a title. And by scrolling down, they've then got different options for what they can add in to show their learning on whatever topic it is. And finally, through Adobe Spark, we can go to the Adobe Spark video. This is ideal for pupils creating videos to show what they've learned. It allows them to add voiceovers as well. So if we just start from scratch, exactly the same as they would with a presentation, whether they were doing it on PowerPoint or Google Slides or any other presentation software, they can now also create their own videos using the same processes and principles. So they can click on to watch the video when they get started. But again, it is just adding text. So again, we'll go with example. They can change the theme. They can resize it depending on what they want to use it for. They can add additional slides where they've got options to add photos or videos that they may have already uploaded to the device. So if we use a free photo again, let's stick with school, we can add in the images and we can add in any text to support whatever it is that we're wanting to show. So if they're providing information on a topic they've researched, they can add in those pictures and then give either some information by adding a text to it, or they're also able to add a voiceover to describe what it is that they've created. So if I just go back to my home video, I can show you a project I did with one of my partner's children. They were making toast. So they were asked to create a set of or an algorithm to show what they've done in the correct sequence. So we made a video that we could send in of him making that toast. And I've used this before with year one. So again, if we're looking at the student choice, ideally what we're going to do is we're going to introduce all of these tools within a confined context where we're setting, right, make me an Adobe Spark post or flyer on this topic, make me a web page on this, make me an Adobe Spark video on this topic. And then as they get more confident, what we're then going to be doing is allowing those pupils to decide how they show their work. So I can show you the video we made. Okay, and then all we then did was I got him to overlay with the voice recording what he was doing at each step of that video. Okay, so I hope this helps, and I hope you got a better understanding of allowing the students to have the choice, and certainly what Adobe Spark now also allows us to do through the Hub platform.